feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no
Oh, Vlad just interviewed DJ Vlad. Oh, okay. So, all right. Yo. So, let me do this sequentially. Yo, Shorty, I'm gonna just keep it a bean with you. I don't know what you were in my DM for. I did drink my Hennessy and I did drink my Don Julio and I drank my Tito's and I do feel like I'm in a right mind even though I'm lit right now. But I do understand how I should address this. Number one, you're a female. You was talking really crazy in my DMs. I understand there's a lot of people who believe academics only pick on females. So, like, that's already a bad look. I usually just give the smoke to whoever who brings smoke to me. I'm going to be honest with you, Iggy, you must have been tripping, Shorty. You DM'd me after I had commented about your stream with Neon, and you had made some very suggestive statements that was seemingly throwing shade at people you were previously with, and some people, but even including me, thought you were trying to take aim at your baby father, Playboy Cardi. Apparently, after I did my little soliloquy or a little monologue about what I feel that you might be going through, you felt triggered. You sent me a lot of shit. You've since blocked me because after, I let it sit for about 2 days and I said, I knew you was out of your mind. I don't know if you're on drugs. I don't know if whatever you're going through, I don't know if you're in therapy. I don't know what you got going on, but usually people don't bark up the tree of academics unless they want pure hell drama and mayhem. That's what usually comes. It's not the place where you're like, oh, this is going to be a great time. I want to show the people what you messaged me, and it says Saturday. This is you, Iggy. Saturday. I want people to be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Saturday. I just want to scroll. This is Iggy. Yes, this is all what she sent to me. A whole lot of shit. Shorty, I'm going to give you the grace still because I ignored you for a day and a half and then you responded back when you see I left you on red for 2 days and you were very disrespectful. I want to be very clear with you. Like, whatever you and Playboy Cardi got going on as a familial matter, I don't care about. I respect Playboy Cardi as an artist. And I know you might think, because you keep referencing a friendship that me and him have. And I don't know what you think I could do or what I affect. But I just want to be like, yo, hey, listen, I want to stay out of y'all familial matters. And I also kind of realize that the things that you've told me in this message before you blocked me was probably you're trying to use me to try to get this man canceled because you told me very criminal things about him. You told me very evil things about him. You made allegations about him that I've never heard you say online. And I don't know why you would tell me. Because the things you would tell me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. You should tell the police. The things you told me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. I think you should tell your truth. But you instead divulged a lot of things that made him seem like a really evil person. I understand you guys are broken up and it's none of my business. But I just want to tell you, fuck that. The disrespect and the tone you came at with me in my DMs, I don't care what you got going on, and I don't care who your baby daddy is, and I don't care who you picked your baby daddy to be and what y'all got going on in y'all family life. I usually don't give a fuck about that. I like him as a rapper. I love him as a person. But that don't got nothing to do with you thinking you could talk to me like I'm his homeboy. I'm not here to be a fucking emotional sponge. And I was going to lay it on you, but I just realized it was a bad look. Because I realized you was trying to use me to try to get at him. Because the things you told me here is disgusting. It was really, really bad, and I'm not here to repeat it. So I'm just going to say to Iggy, please never, you should keep me blocked. I'm not the guy you should be talking to like that. I'm not the one. And if you think I'm the one who loves your baby daddy that much, no. At the end of the day, it's Big Act. So I'm going to give you the grace once again because I actually respect him. And I think at this point you try to use me for gossip. You're trying to make allegations of a guy who's been doing good in his career. It still furthers the point that you were trying to refute. You hated, let's be very clear, you hated the fact that I was giving him credit for being successful, and I was saying to you, you might be coming across a little bit bitter with some of the comments you made. Whether you were talking about him or not, that was my stance. You gave me way more insight, telling me all the details of a personal relationship where you guys share a child that I should not know. Ma'am, seek help and seek God. If you got these real problems, don't come to a blogger. Go to the police or go to the family court. This is not something you should be telling the blogger, hoping that I'm going to. You said one thing to me. I want you to know what type of guy he is. It doesn't matter to me. I like music. I don't give a fuck. I support niggas who supposedly kill niggas. I like music. I'm not here to support their character. You had a child with this man. And if you want me to come in between whatever familial issue you got, shorty, you got a wrong thing coming. This ain't my business. Everybody got a side of the story. I've talked to Cardi in the past. Cardi told me, he said, I don't care if people call me gay. I don't care what they say about me. He said the only time I would ever crash out is somebody call me a deadbeat dad. That's what he told me to my face. He said that's the only thing that matters and that affects me because I love my child. I don't care what you and him have going on as related to this kid. You chose him as a father. He chose you as a mother. That's y'all business. I hope the child is happy, healthy, and I hope y'all both provide. Please don't come to me with your misguided hate, hurt, telling me what he did, how much I was pregnant, I don't care. And I had to stop short of realizing that the disrespect that you brought to me, because I ignored it. And you remember the message you sent me after. You say, I think you said, you lazy motherfucker. You still ain't addressed all this shit yet that I done told you? Because you wanted me to bring it up. And when I seen that, I was just so shocked because I allowed it to go unnoticed. Don't tell me your secrets. I'm not here for that. I don't care what you got going on with Playboy Cardi. And I don't care what y'all got going on with y'all family. Y'all got to learn to keep y'all. You picked a celebrity to be your baby father. And he picked you to be his baby mama. Got nothing to do with me. Please don't invite me into those issues. Because you're going to realize you're going to find out that I have the lack of concern or care that you think I would have. So please, if you got a problem with him, maybe he's playing the PlayStation with Lil Uzi, go to the cops or go to the motherfucking child support court, whatever you got to do. But please don't bring me back into that again. And if you ever DM me with anything of the sort, I'm going to start lacking the emotional intelligence that I have now to say, you know what? I'm going to give you a pep talk to say, I understand you were going through postpartum and the things you were telling me that, I have some empathy for you. So while you were wildly disrespectful, really disrespectful, you called me out of my name. You said I was only good for this and blah, 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 blah. And you try to turn me against him. Oh, you know what Cardi told me about you and Cardi hates you and it's whatever. I don't care. I don't want to be involved in you and his problems. Okay? I gave my opinion about comments that I felt that was aimed supposedly at him. If they weren't supposedly aimed at him, okay, I'll stand corrected. But whatever problems you got with him, because he done had a baby after you, or because what happened during your pregnancy, or because you felt like he should be in jail, or because you think he's the most evil human being ever, or you think, oh, he's wearing my son's clothes and he doesn't do this, and you picked him. I call him Playboy Cardi. You continually called him Jordan because you picked him to be your baby father. That's it. I called him Playboy Cardi. You kept saying Jordan. That's the difference. So don't come and tell the blogger about why I shouldn't like his music anymore, or why I shouldn't like him, or why he's a bad person. and why he's evil and why he's abusive and why he's this and why he should be in jail and why he's this. And don't tell me about that. Raise your kid. And if you have a problem, family court exists. But please, this is the only time, and I'm glad you blocked me because I don't think this would have ended really well. I think you guys give me way too much credit for whatever y'all are seeing to think that I give enough fuck to not crash out on everybody involved. I'm going to pray for y'all, and I'm going to pray for the child, and I'm going to hope this is the last time I'm going to hear from this, okay? But, Iggy, you were very disrespectful. And I told you in the messages, I usually meet disrespect with exponentially more disrespect. But you were so hurt. I scrolled. This is all you. This is all you. This is look. I could scroll for look. This is look. This is all you. Look. This is all you. This is what you sent to me. Look what I sent to you, and then you blocked me. I said, and I'll read it verbatim. Look, Iggy, out of respect for you, because I don't know who y'all think I am. I'm not Jesus at all. I'll read it. Yeah, I could. I said, out of respect for you sounding hella hurt in my DMs, writing paragraphs. Respectfully, this ain't the tree you want to bark up. Because I treat disrespect with exponentially more disrespect. And I don't give a fuck about none of the shit you're talking about. But if that's what you want to do, let's see. You promptly blocked me. You should have probably realized that was a bad decision to even DM me. I felt like you wanted me to expose some stuff about your baby father that you're scared to say. It's none of my business. None of my business. I've done this job for a long time. I've seen women come to me a lot with their sob story about the man that they picked, that they were flaunting around, and that it didn't turn out their way, and they want me to demonize that person in the public. They haven't gone to the police. They haven't gone to family court. They're just sitting there sulking because they don't like the fact that that guy's liked. Playboi Carti's one of the most liked, loved artists, and one of the greatest artists right now, and you can't deal with it. That's not my fucking business. And you can't use me as a pawn. So I'm just going to back out of that situation. I pray for you and I pray for him and I'm going to pray for your child and I'm going to get out of it. If you got a problem, family court is existing. Okay? Goodbye. Chat, that's the only time I'm going to give this chick a grace. If y'all seen some of the shit she said to me. Again, I stopped thinking about her, Playboi Carti, and the child when she was attacking me as a person. Because I was ready to go in. But I realized she wanted me to explain all this. Oh, she said this, she said that. Chat, I'm learning. I'm getting a little bit better. She's a woman. With the things she said to me, I don't know if they're true. I don't care if they're true. I'm not the police. I am not family court. I'm not none of these things. I'm not God. It's not for me to make a moral decision on any of these things. And I think she wanted either me to crash out on her that now it looks like men are attacking a woman who went through blah, blah, blah. Nope. So I'm going to give you a grace again. But I'm going to just tell you, bitch, watch your motherfucking mouth. Don't ever DM me like that again. Okay? Fuck what you got going on. Bitch, don't DM me like that again. But for whatever else you told me, I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. Okay. You know, This mother, I gotta calm down. I bet it does hurt. Shorty, you're doing thirst trap streams with Neon. That gotta hurt. It, I get it. I get it. I get it. She was texting me like I made her a single mother. She was texting me about all her disappointments in life. Like I was the one who didn't live up to promises, and I was the one who, no, that wasn't me, baby girl. That was you. Okay? So bring your ass back to them prairies. I think that's what it's called. In Australia, man. Leave me alone. Because if I get on my shit, they're going to say I'm bullying a woman, and I don't want to bully a woman because you look like you're still going through postpartum. I wish you well. All right. A little tumultuous stream today. Chat, I'm telling you, it was the only way I could do it. If I can't read her messages are filled with self-snitching. It's filled with, yo, go start an investigation. Like, come on now. Like, if that's what you want, just go to the police. Like, don't come to the blogger, right? And by the way, I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't know if Cardi's going to see this. Yo, I actually DM'd Cardi. I hit Cardi like, yo, Cardi, like, yo, bro, like, what's going on with your baby moms? Look what she just told me. But I unsent it. Because I'm like, yo, bro, I don't want to be in the middle of it. Because I don't want him going to her like, bitch, what you saying this to act? And blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, I'm like, bro, I don't want to be no parts of y'all problems. Like, whatever problem y'all have, bro, y'all are grown people who decided to have kids with each other. Y'all gonna have to live with that shit. Okay? I'm gonna just leave that alone. I think Cardi's an amazing musician. From what I've seen of him as a person, he seems okay. I don't know him as a father. I don't know him as a personal relationship. It's none of my fucking business unless he publicizes it. So when she's trying to tell me this, I'm like, oh, so you want me to bring this to the public, but you haven't said it. So you're saying that he did what? Well, say it publicly then. No, don't tell me. Oh, I'm telling you because I want you to know what type of man he is. And I want you to know what type of person you support. And I want you to know that blah, 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 blah. And I want you to know that the reason why he's not in jail serving da, 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 da is whoa, 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 ma'am. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go get your YSL Woody on. Go get your Young Thug on. Go get your Gunner on. Go get your 6ix9ine. I don't give a damn what you do. Because I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, that's my guy. Like, I love him so much. Please go do what you got to do. Y'all got a kid. I don't got a kid with y'all. Peace out. Anyway. Somebody said, ask whoop-de-doo era is crazy. We do need to whoop-de-doo. Nah, chat. Ain't none of my business, man. Ain't none of my. Yeah, no, I was going to hit Cardi and be like, yo, Cardi, what the fuck is your baby mom's talking about? Like, she's over here just yapping like she wants your ass in jail, gang. Like, she's talking crazy. But I unsent it because I was just like, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Nigga, they laid down and had a kid together. What the fuck do I got to deal with that for? Why am I dealing with people's, you know? Okay. All right. So, let me see if I can find some. Give me a second.